monster that dragged her to hell.
What's up guys, MrColin96 here, with a deck profile of the deck that I took to tournaments last night. It went 3-6, it was the final, out of a 4-round tournament. It won 3 times, lost 6. I saw a lot of flaws in the deck. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying but I lost a lot of flaws. I saw a lot of flaws in this deck. And yeah, so I'm gonna rebuild the deck completely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a deck profile of what I took to tournaments, say what my matchups were, and say why I lost the tournaments or such and such. So yeah, game 1 I went up against my team member Brendan, and he 2-0'd me. First game was like no match for him. I skill drained, he destroyed skill drain. I brought out Malefic Truth Dragon when he Ryko'd. I attacked into his Ryko, not thinking that he was playing Light Swans, or I knew he was playing Light Swans, but I wasn't thinking at the time when I attacked. I'm just like, yeah, I'll attack. And then he blew up my Cyber End, so I summoned Truth, and yeah. And that's how I lost the game when I lost 1k going into skill drain, and then I lost most of my life, and then he attacked for 1k or 500 or something, and then I lost most of my life points summoning Truth, and then he just stopped it by right-going it and then attacked me for game. So game 2 was a bit more of a challenge. I got him down to 600 life points, and then he just swarmed the field and attacked for game when he managed to Ryko my Malefic. So Ryko was my worst enemy in that matchup. Then I went up against Bound Mortal while he was using his machine Machina Gear Gaia. He 2-0'd me, but that was expected because this deck is a bad matchup against his decks. All my decks are bad matchups against his decks. He's a better builder than I am. I'm a better, like, I don't know. I'm a better pack opener than I am a dueler, but the only deck that I have that can stand up to any of his decks at the moment is 6 Sam, and I still always get 2-0'd. So yeah. Game 3 I was at bottom table. I 2-0'd a Toolbox Warrior deck, which is where the two of my 3 wins of the night came from. He was a new guy. I think he had just started playing, so that win doesn't really count, but like, he kept asking me if he could play cards, like, and he thought Granosaurus had Utopia's effect, but yeah, it was his first time there, and I think it was like his first time playing, so yeah, it's just it was an unfair battle. And then I went against my friend Sean. He was using Quick Draw Synchros. I won. He beat me game 1 because I didn't get a Malefic, and he just spammed the field with Synchros and attacked the game. Game 2, I beat him. I summoned in 8k cyber end and attacked the game. That was pretty simple there. And then game 3, it was pretty close. I think I got him down to about 4k and was going to attack the game, but then when I summoned, he just stopped me dead with one card. I forgot what it was, but it's just bam, killed me after going spammo synchro. So they're my 4 matchups. Really, I didn't win a single game because I'm not classing the one where I beat a little kid who had just started playing. And yeah, so let's get into the deck profile. Also, I've got a tripod now, so as you can notice, I'm using both hands. I've got a tripod, which is awesome, but it doesn't freaking Jesus. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it doesn't go all the way down, which sucks because here we go. That's not what I want to do. Wash it. There. Okay, so I have to work out camera angles and stuff for this, but I'll just take it out. That's a lot better. Well, I gotta flip the camera anyway, so yeah. Okay, so I worked out the camera angle. Apparently, where I had it, I can move it backwards, so I just gotta flip the camera anytime I wanna show my thing. I'm using this mat, not my Miku mat, because, well, my Miku mat's put away because I took it to the tournaments last night, so I don't want to go find it right now. And then after I do this, I've got to go sort out cards, sort out my 20-cent binder. My dollar binder has now become a 20-cent binder because a lot of people said a lot of the cards in there aren't worth $1, and I looked them up and they weren't, so they're now 20 cents each. So there should be a video of that up tonight. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so like I said, I'll do a deck profile of the deck that I used last night, and I'll do a deck profile of how I'm going to rebuild it. And of course I'll need some cards, but most of the deck is good. It's just I'll take a few cards out, put a few cards in, such and such. Okay, so alright, so for our monster lineup, we got Malefic Rainbow Dragon and our normal Rainbow Dragon. That's just perfect. I love these two. It's good for searching with Malefic World, and the 4K beater. Parallel gear to go into your synchros. I did it once the whole tournament, so I'm taking this out. Malefic Stardust, save your fields. Truth Dragon, 5k beater. All you have to do is pay half your life points to summon him if one's destroyed. It's a good combo with my Cyber Ends, because you go Cyber End, Limiter, attack over. It gets destroyed at the end phase, pay half your life points, summon it. They're on, like, if they have a monster, they're on whatever the monster's attack points were. So, yeah. Blue Eyes was just a synchro target. Double Beast King. I run triple skill drain, but I don't have the last one. I've only got 2, so I put a second teched in Barbarous in instead, because no one at tournaments lends away their skill drains. And then I've got the Trip Cyber End because it's the main Malefic of the deck. So it's, yeah, it's a good build. That's the monster lineup. It's pretty decent. Not much I would change in it. But yeah, that's that. Tell me if you like the new way I'm recording, like with tripod, I think it's good. So I can use both my hands with the thing, and it's good because like this angle, the way I have it set up, I can do dual videos now with the two mats. I can see it, the two mats right here. Okay, so which I am doing tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to Bow Mortal's place, and we're going to record some duels. So yeah. Alright, so for spells, swords doesn't really do anything, because you've always got beaters on the field, and when you don't, you've got Barbaros to protect you. So yeah. Necro Valley, it's just a field card. Doesn't stuff my deck up at all, and then it actually stuffs up my opponent's deck, so I'm gonna put in a second one. Limiter removal with Cyber End is the best combo ever. It doubles Cyber End's attack, so he becomes an 8k beat stick, and the only problem is he gets destroyed at the end phase, but it's good if they have no back row and no monsters for the OTK. Dark Hole, just to blow up their field before summoning a Cyber End. It's good with this combo. Also the combo is Cyber End, Limiter, attack over, and then, yeah, bring out Troop Dragon. Heavy Storm, blow up their back row before you summon your Malefics to attack for a lot. Book of Moon, just a defense to stop them from attacking you. Prohibition, because I needed to fit one more card in to make it a 40 card deck, and it's good because I don't have a side deck with this, because I don't see the point in running a side deck with a deck that there's nothing to side against, nothing to side in, like people can side in to use side against, other than Decree, and because I never draw into Skill Drain, well, I've got it at 2, and you got triple Dark Bribe, and MSTs if they don't side them in, and once again Dark Bribe. So there's nothing really. You could call Heavy or call Mirror or something, and if you know what they're running and you know cards that they play for game 1, stuff you over when you draw into it, it's awesome. Alright, so we got double MST, just to blow up if they got 1 or 2 back row, no point wasting a Storm. Double Terraforming, you run 6, well this build ran 6 fields, so you're bound to draw into them, that's why I run 2, not 3. Then double Seal, you play this and then summon Cyber End, play Limiter, he becomes 9k, so awesome. And then you got triple Malefic World. Search out your Malefics when you're not drawing into them. And trust me, the Cyber End Limiter removal, if you could run triple Limiter, this deck would be so OP right now. Alright, so we got, for traps, 1 macro. I'm gonna add more in, but because it doesn't stuff up my deck because it revolves around banishing anyway, so why not put this in? Stops you from worrying about them reborning their monsters that could get over your stuff. Not that there is anything, but anything that, like, yeah, they can't reborn a 1/9 Barbaros that you've summoned into a 3k beater to take over my, to run you over. So yeah. Double Skill Drain, like I said, you usually run triple, but I've only got 2. Lucky enough to have 2. Yeah, it works really well with Malefics. I can't believe that when I first started playing last year, I didn't know what Skill Drain was. Like, I took it to a tournament earlier this year, and I was playing my first version of Malefics, and they're like, why aren't you playing Skill Drain? I'm like, what's Skill Drain? And they all just face palmed, and I'm like, what? And I looked it up, and now I'm like, oh, I need this card. And it got reprinted in Battle Pack. I could never pull one. There was only ever one pulled at our locals. And then Turbo Pack came out and it got reprinted as Ultra, and I managed to pull 2 in a row in the same week. So yeah, double Torrential to blow up their field, stop them from overextending and then attacking you for game. Mirror Force, stop them for if they do overextend and go to attack you for game. So I'm gonna stop it. Triple Dark Bribe, stop them from doing anything to get rid of your spells and traps that you need. And then triple Claw Stream to blow up their monsters. All in all, it's a pretty good deck. It needs a few changes to it, but I thank Bound Mortal for lending me all the cards I needed to finish the deck. But yeah, it's a pretty good deck. Tell me what you think. We'll just get into a quick extra deck. Okay, so you got your Stardust for Malefic Stardust, your double Paradox Dragon, which I'm taking out because I don't need it anymore, and then triple Cyber End. So yeah, I know this is going to be a long video, I'm very sorry, but I'm going to go rebuild the deck now, and then I'll tell you how it's going to work out. Okay, so see you in a minute. Alright, so I'm back. This one will be quicker. We'll just do a speed through, and any changes I see I'll do it. So yeah, so your Stardust, your Truth, you got double Malefic Rainbow now, and then double Rainbow Dragon. I'm getting a second one off my friend. And then you got your Barbaros and your triple Cyber. Okay, so you got one pot of Duality, because draws are inconsistent, and I mean, yeah, it's just if you're not drawing in any Malefics or fields. So then you got all that, nothing's changed, and then I added a second Necro Valley, like I said, so nothing else has changed from that. And then you got double Skill Drain, which should be free, but double Torrential, double Mirror, triple Dark Bribe, triple Claw Stream, and triple Macro. And then nothing has changed from the extra deck, apart from I took the 2 Paradoxes out. So yeah, that's the deck. Tell me what you think. If you got any of the cards that I took out, plus if you got Stardust, a Malefic Cyber End, a Limiter Removal, or a Necro Valley, or a Dark Bread, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Yu-Gi-Oh! All the way.